towards the matching of Sydney section, and we have seen analysis respected as always. And we made this exclusive chart, and it feels good to see that the structure of the market is undefeated and always stay true. So when we see here, price create here series of SR structure, we have here as R structure. So let's put it into perspective. Support become resistance, and RT slash ROS after break of structure. So we're working on a time constraint, so we want to close as fast as possible. So we broke a structure, we return here as RT slash SR. Support become resistance and break of structure after the break of SR. So we came back again, putting here as our next supply roof. RT slash ROS. So if we break this structure, we return here. Here is going to be resistance to upswing. So you see what price did here. After price broke the demand, the supply roof 1, supply roof 2, supply roof 3, supply roof 4, break of a supply roof demand floor. Break of a demand floor brings it back to supply. So if price returns here, it's a set. That was why yesterday you saw when price matched into 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4, 7 at 4, 8 precisely. We have seen a rejection to upswing, and my price has returned down to retest a previous broken supply roof. It was before here, it was support, break of a support, price returns here on resistance, break of a resistance returns here on demand. So you see on technical, if we are to keep this bullish path, the market has to follow this, except there's a strong force in the market that's invalidating analysis. So using 4 hours line chart has become key and critical and part of instrument of Shavyfxhub in-house strategy developed that holistically tracks the market in a very sincere and specific manner. And when you look up to upside, we have a series of RS level resistance become support and break of structure. After price create a current all-time high, it is worthy of note to take to put that into consideration, to put into perspective that this is a current all-time high. RS resistance becomes support and break of structure, and we have another RS. The two RS has been locked and destined for rejection. As price taps into that structure, we are going to see resistance to upswing. So if price moves into the zone, most likely you're going to expect a bearish drop. Break and close above it is a new all-time high. You must put that in your mind. It's either a new all-time high or a retest of a current all-time high. So expect one of them. But the way I see, if we're having institutional liquidity into the gold market, this is London section, and this is Friday. So please let us know where we are. Let us know the season. This is London session. This is Friday. And the whole lot of liquidity that comes in the market as the market closes for the week. So you can never tell what is happening to the London Stock Exchange. You cannot tell. But graphically, I will tell you that buyers have defended the level. Buyers have defended the critical level. You can see here where price established a support floor here, break of a support floor, returns here as a supply roof 1, supply roof 2, supply roof 3, break of a supply roof, returns here as a demand floor. This is a critical demand floor. So if we are putting here as a critical demand floor, you must be 100% aware that if price returns into that zone, it's going to trigger a buy clause. It will trigger a buy clause at that level. So if we continue to trigger a buy clause, now buyers may want to move price beyond that level to set the difference is clear. So we are seeing that with the current economic outlook from United States, it's most likely that gold safe haven appeal, safe haven status may be kicking in. So we might be seeing some liquidity. We might be seeing some big money move. We might be seeing some big money move in the gold market. Very much likely. That has become your new demand floor. So please, let's take note of this. Let's take note of this. Let's take note of this. That's a new demand floor. So it's That is how the market is programmed. So that's a new demand floor. And you have seen yesterday how we leverage, we open a new position when others were saying sell, sell, sell. I knew that was not a sell based on our strategy, and I didn't share it. We had here as a resistance level, we had here as resistance level, break of a resistance level, break of two ROS level, return price here as support, and you have seen a bullish continuation. I saw it yesterday and I knew a lot of people were doing something wrong, and I don't have to correct them in this space. The rule is to watch everybody do what he's seen. Look at it, 2 ROS level, break of ROS level, return price here as SR level, and as retest to a broken structure. And you have seen price there, leverage on that single price action for a bullish continuation. And price has moved on from 73 and to print another 408. That is how trading works. Now, if you look critically again on a line chart, you will see we have another resistance to upswing by another close from the left when you look here. So now we are contesting this level. Break and close above this level will signal another bullish confirmation. So we are praying for a break above this level. If we break above this level, we ride with the wave. So what are you expecting? You want to see a position open more for buy. So we are hoping that this structure is broken in one way or the other. We are hoping it's broken in one way or the other. A break of this structure, we ultimately send price into this zone. You can see how beautiful it is. So this is how these things work. This is how these things work. This is how it works. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So you can see price rejected at this level, and we are watching it, and we hope that we can sustain this level. If we sustain this level, already we have peak liquidity already from our structure on 4 hours close from the top layer. We have already peak liquidity at that level, and we have seen reaction actively, like I posted in my last post. So what I want to see now is a sustained break above this structure, like you can see. If we have a sustained, now price has been locked here. So let us put it into perspective. Price has locked here as a ROS, resistance becomes support on breakout structure on 4 hours, and also locked it again by respectfully showing sign, retracing back. So we need to break this structure. If we break the structure, then we are going here, maybe around 430, around 430, around 425. You could see some retracement come down. But you see, at that level, it becomes a little more critical that if price goes there, there might be a stronger bullish force that will continue to push price into 470. 470, and it might even extend into 487. So this is just my perspective, and this is what I see at the moment. So if we can clear this roof, if we clear this descending trend line, ROS1, ROS2, most likely we are going here, because if we clear it, it will be a breakout from a descending trend line. A breakout from the descending trend line on 4 hours, it will call for a retest, which will send in price into an upper bound. But this remains a critical position to watch, as this a key ascending trend line, key ascending RS line, RS1, RS2, give you an ascending trend line. It will be contested. It will be contested. So this is our perspective for the London market. As you start the day strong. Start the day with a very strong mindset. And remember the hunter strategy. A hunter gun without a bullet is a toy gun. A trader without liquidity is a demo trader. Shoot on precision. Be patient. Allow the market to come. When the market comes, you strike. Act like a hunter. Don't shoot sporadically. No hunter shoots sporadically. Every hunter shoots on precision. Your life should be centered on precision. Don't react when people trigger you. Keep calm. Monitor them and strike on precision. Bye-bye.